All right, it's about time to get the workout in. Better at 37 here. Thanks for joining me. So before I'm doing my workouts, I'm trying to track my motivation and see, how that impacts the success of what I'm trying to do. And so today, my motivation is an 8 out of 10. My feel like it is a 5 out of 10. People talk about motivation. I feel like they think about motivation in terms of the more motivated you are, the more likely you are to do something. And I don't think that's exactly right. I think motivation is more like in your head, how you think about something, how you want to get something done, the desire you have to do something. But then there's the actual, like, the reality of the chance of you actually getting up and doing it, which is more, it's less intellectual, I think, and it's more emotional. It's less in your head, and it's more about how you feel. So, where I think motivation is like an intellectual thing, I kind of put it in the same category as daydreaming or fantasizing or planning, analyzing. I feel like motivation is in that same kind of category, but there's like a separate component to that, which is the likelihood that you're actually going to stand up and get something done to move you measurably closer to that goal. And I don't know that there's a word for that. Maybe there is. I don't know, but just I'm just calling it the feel like it. Like that part of you that actually gets you from where you're not doing anything and then doing something and completing it. Because you can sit there and be motivated all day long for days and weeks and years on end, being motivated to get something done, but never actually get up to do it. So I'm keeping track of the feel like it. I feel like the feel like it part is more impactful, and it has more of a is more significant because it's your likelihood of how likely you are to actually do something. And mine today is a 5 out of 10. And my motivation is high because it's easy to just think about something and feel like you want to do it. But my feel like it is lower. It's about a 5 out of 10 today. I think that's because I didn't sleep very well. I think I'm snoring sometimes. I woke up this morning and my nose feels kind of dry, and I just feel kind of run down. I didn't feel like I didn't get enough good quality sleep last night, so that probably has something to do with it. The COVID has a lot to do with that, but this sleep is really important for your overall energy levels. And being I'm a contractor, and hours are weird now. Summers are usually slow for me to begin with, but then with the COVID on top of that. It's tough to keep a schedule when you're self-employed and you don't have steady work coming in. So that can affect your sleep too. It's really hard to be consistent and create your own structure. It's a lot easier when you just have a job that you have to wake up Monday through Friday, and if you don't show up, you're going to get fired. It's a lot different when you've got a lot of time off and you have to create your own structure in order to keep yourself stable. So, that affects my sleep, which affects my motivation, which affects my feeling like I want to get things done. So I thought I would just start trying to keep track of that, and maybe over time look back and see. I mean, the goal is to see this project through no matter what, but it'll be interesting to see, I don't know, the dynamic between how sometimes I'm not feeling like doing it, but just doing it anyway, and how that affects the overall outcome of the whole thing. And if you have any experience with that too, let me know. Let me know if you think there's a difference between motivation and actually feeling like doing something. Leave a comment below. If you want to join the Facebook group, you can let me know about your experiences there too. I'll link that in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell also. All right, time for the workout. Feeling tired today. I didn't sleep enough last night. And man, it's just not sleeping enough. Man, it really, like, diet is important and, this, that, and the other. But sleep, man, it takes away the power. I don't know, it just takes the edge off. God. But I'm going to stick to it. I'm just going to do it. No matter what, just going to finish the workout, do the best that I can, and, just get it done. Just get it done, one way or the other. I'm always trying to figure out my shoulder joint. I have that shoulder injury, and especially with the side raises, with the dumbbells, I think that side deltoid is the muscle that's probably most weak. There might be some other connecting ones up here in the back too, in the trap somewhere, but where I feel that when I do the raises, on the left side, when I lift, I feel it all in the muscle here. But when I try to go through that same range of motion and just go to parallel, my back muscles take over, my traps, and especially in my back. So what I'm doing without any weight is I'm just trying to see if I can just literally just execute that motion and just use the muscle here and the shoulder and not in the back. Sometimes I can feel the back muscles take over, and I have to like shake it out so I can reconnect that shoulder muscle and get that mind muscle connection and actually make the shoulder muscle work in that range of motion and do the exercise it's supposed to do, and not leave it up to the back muscles. I'm trying to get away from using those back muscles and strengthen up these weak shoulder muscles. Let's try that. Alright, so that is it for my workout today. I started off at a motivation of 8 and a feel like it of about 5 out of 10. And to be honest, throughout the entire workout, my motivation always stays relatively high because I've always liked working out. I've always been into fitness, but my feel like it score just kept going down and down and down. I never really, sometimes you don't feel like going to the gym and working out, but when you get there and you get in the groove, you start to pick up motivation, energy. You start to enjoy it more, and by the end of it, you're like, wow, I had a really awesome time. I'm so glad I went. Today, I'm still glad that I did it. Definitely feel better that I did it, but that just that desire or enjoyment of it never came. It just the more I was in it, the more I just was waiting for it to be over. But look, that's part of the process. That's part of what, the journey that I'm on here to discover is working through that, because not every day can be 100%. Not every day can be perfect, and not every day can be 100% motivation and excitement and energy to do it. But if you have that love, if you have that passion or that drive, that vision that you want to achieve, and that's really deep down inside you, then the practical application of getting there and making each step towards that progress is never going to be perfect. It's never going to be 100%. So that's pretty much the whole reason I'm doing this 90-day series. So yes, overall I'm glad that I did it. It's another day in the bag. Thanks for joining me. And if you stayed to the end of this video, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback or your thoughts. If you have any injuries, you can share those too. I've got a list. Maybe I'll do a video about those someday. Share stuff that holds you back. Share anything you want. Join the Facebook group too. I'll post a link in the description. And also don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. All right. I'll see you later.